Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Hey, Sway Lee, hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
What's Gucci and Gucci? Today we are going to be covering what I believe to be the worst boss in Mortal Kombat. And I think Blaze is the worst boss for various amounts of reasons. I will get into that, but if you don't know, the bosses in Mortal Kombat have been Shang Tsung, Shinnok, Shao Kahn, Blaze, and Onaga. Those have been your bosses. This is not counting sub bosses. Sub bosses I have a separate video for. And if you know who the worst sub boss is. But just in terms of pure bosses, Blaze is the worst for various amounts of reasons. Now, in this game in particular, I want to cover like Blaze lore in general. So this blurb kind of gives you kind of tells you what is happening to Blaze throughout Deadly Alliance. It doesn't really cover his main purpose. So Blaze was basically created in order, if you know an MK Armageddon with the giant pyramid and stuff like that, basically he was created in order to be the final fight in the pyramid, and whoever defeats him, they get his power. Now, the reason for that is the pyramid was actually created in Blaze's there because essentially they predicted a war was going to happen, a war that just like, the tournament is meant to keep people in their realm and to have balance of power, but eventually, obviously, that shit just all goes left and everybody just starts killing each other. So if you watch the intro to Mortal Kombat Armageddon, you see everybody fighting and shit like that, and that's basically like the vision of like what would happen, right? So everybody's going to war, and Blaze is there in hopes that the person that comes and defeats him like kind of brings balance to the world, which is why you see everybody trying to fight on that pyramid, and they're all trying to get up to Blaze because they essentially want his power, right? So that's kind of what Blaze is there for. He doesn't, outside of that, he doesn't really have a shit ton of lore, in my opinion. There in this game, he gets enslaved, which kind of sucks. So he's a slave in this game, and basically all he's doing is he's protecting the Great Dragon Egg for however long. So he got enslaved by people that serve Onaga, and he's protecting the last Dragon Egg in this game. That's just what he's doing, but that's not his main purpose. He just happened to get unlucky and get enslaved. So sucks to be him. So Blaze is mentioned. He has cameos and he's mentioned in a lot of games, but he's only playable in Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. He's actually not playable in Mortal Kombat Deception, but he is playable in Mortal Kombat Unchained. So this will be the first time we're touching on Mortal Kombat Unchained, which is the portable version of Mortal Kombat Deception. And obviously he's in Mortal Kombat Armageddon. First appearance technically is in Mortal Kombat 2. He's in the background. There's like people argue about this all the time. If it's actually him in the background, some other motherfucker on fire, I'm gonna assume it's Blaze, even though the timeline doesn't really match up. So Blaze is actually a secret character in Deadly Alliance. To unlock him, you have to complete every single mission in Conquest mode. Obviously, I did not do that. I just downloaded somebody's save files. And then once you actually do all of the missions, what you would do, in this case, for example, I'm going to go to practice mode. So we're going to go out. We're going to go to practice mode. And then what we'll do is we're going to hover over Raiden. We're going to hold down, and then we're going to select Raiden. And then that actually selects Blaze. So that's how you get Blaze in this game, is you do all of the missions in Conquest mode. Conquest mode isn't super difficult in this game versus like, it's not like an open world thing. It's not super difficult. So it's very much doable. But I didn't do it, obviously, because I ain't got time to be doing that shit. So look at that Blaze outfit. I mean, he's kind of on fire, I guess. He's just kind of like this yellow, red, black kind of vibrant color, and then he has flames coming off of him. In this game, Blaze is like low tier. He's like towards the bottom. I think he's like 21st or something out of 25 characters, and obviously as if I can't state it enough, Cyrax is the worst character in this game. So he has, different from every other character, he doesn't actually have a weapon stance. So he has Xing Yi, Hapkido, and Jeet Kune Do. So he just has 3 melee fight styles. He doesn't have any weapon fight styles. And he actually doesn't have any fatalities in this game either. So he's just kind of, I don't know, he random and shit, okay? He doesn't have fatalities, doesn't have a weapon stance, and he's ass. So let's look at his special moves. He only has 3 special moves. He has this, which is just, he throws his fireball, okay? Pretty decent projectile, I would say. Not bad at all. Then he has a flame uppercut. Which kind of looks ass. It kind of looks like Jackie uppercut MK11. So he has that. I don't see how that could be good, but what do I know? So maybe you can do. So yeah, you could probably, that's probably your ender. And then he has whatever the fuck that is. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, but it's some weird ass move where he just kind of shoots forward. So that's basically Blaze in this game. He's kind of, he's very bare bones. Like, he is a traditional, here's his grabs. He's your stereotypical like secret character. He don't really have much. He's weird. That's literally that's all he has. So normally I would go in the match and show you a fatality, but like I said, he doesn't have a fatality. So we're gonna move over to Mortal Kombat Unchained, and hopefully he's different there, and hopefully he's more interesting. Here we are, Mortal Kombat Unchained. I tried to make this look as best as I possibly could with the tools that I had. So I want to talk about a few things here. Once again, Blaze does not have a fatality. He is only in Mortal Kombat Unchained. He is not in Mortal Kombat Deception. I'm not sure the reason behind them going and adding him. Maybe it was just kind of to fluff out MK Unchained. He looks the exact same, basically. I mean, he looks a little more fiery, but the general look of him is still the exact same. Now, I do want to explain why I feel like Blaze is the worst boss. Okay. One, Blaze isn't really evil at all. He doesn't really have any evil tendencies. Blaze is more so just like there to be there. Like, he's just there in order to hold, like, to pass power. Like, he literally, like, he's not really going out of his way to do evil shit, which is why I don't feel like he's truly a villain at all. Like, Onaga is a villain. Shao Kahn is a villain. Shang Tsung is definitely a villain, right? Shinnok is a villain. Like, all 4 of those like characters have tendencies of like villains. Like, they're here to do bad shit. Blaze isn't really here to do anything bad. So I don't find him to be a great like last villain, because it's just like, I'm just kind of beating him up just to get his power. Like, he knows he's gonna die, right? He's willing to die because he knows he has to, but he's not really evil at all. Probably thinking, what has changed with Blaze in Mortal Kombat Unchained? And looking at his move list, he did gain a move, but not really, right? Because that's just his grab. Blaze is literally, when I say the exact same fucking character, he has the exact, he still doesn't have a weapon stance in this game. He has the same, they literally took Blaze from Deadly Alliance and just threw him in here. He has the exact same fighting stances, the same 3, same special moves, same exact special moves. His throw is still, he still has this same throw, same special moves. The only thing that's different is the sound quality is worse. He has Flame Ball still, which does it look different? Let me see. Flame Ball looks the exact same. He still has the same uppercut. So, same strings. These are the same exact strings. So he is still the exact same character. Like, through and through, he's the same character. Still same flame charge. So nothing changes about Blaze in Mortal Kombat Unchained at all. but I did want to cover it because this is technically an entry that he's in. But he's the exact same as his Deadly Alliance version, but I still wanted to show it off. Because, you know, we haven't had a chance to show off Unchained. But yes, he is in this game. He is the exact same as his Deadly Alliance version. I would imagine he's still towards the bottom of the tier list unless something drastically changed. But I still would believe he's still towards the bottom. I can't imagine that he's up there at all. And I don't even know if anybody has any Mortal Kombat Unchained specific tier list, but yeah, this character is the exact same. So I'm gonna move on to Armageddon because I think Armageddon has the most interesting version of Blaze, and the last two iterations have just been very lackluster. And here we are with the final variation of Blaze. The last time we'll actually see Blaze probably ever. I just can't anticipate. I can't see them ever bringing Blaze back. And I would say this is his coolest design. He actually looks like a proper in-game boss. Like he looks like an actual boss in this game. Still not the greatest design ever, but I do like his little mouthpiece. Like he's like a little fire ninja. So you probably notice at the bottom that Blaze actually does not have a fighting style. As you know, before in the previous games, he didn't have a weapon style. Now he doesn't have any styles at all. Tier list wise, he is God tier. All boss characters are God tier in this game because combos don't work on them like they should, like air combos and stuff like typical stuff doesn't work on them. They do a shit ton of damage very easily. They are broken. Okay, so every boss character in this game is broken. He's literally God tier. So move list wise, he has new special moves. As you know, before he had like the shitty special moves. Now he has he has something to work with. So he has this, which is a fire slam. Okay, pretty interesting. He has this shit right here. This fucking steamroller move. Can you just do this? I mean, there's delay in between them, but like, can you? I wonder if you could just sidestep that because that's ridiculous. He also has charge up, which I think gives him more health. I don't think it's a damage buff. That does 9. Do that, yeah. So he gets a damage, or he gets a health buff, or a his health goes up when he does this. He has a teleport, obviously, because he's a boss character. He needs a teleport. That's very sarcastic. Like, that was sarcasm. This motherfucker does not need a fucking teleport. So I think that's all of his special moves. And then obviously he has a stereotypical Armageddon throw. Can he actually do air combos? Oh, can he? Dude, they pop up so fucking far. I don't know if he can actually do air combos. Let's see. Let's find out if Blaze can actually do air combos. Let me see. I don't think he can. That'd be ridiculous. I don't think no, it doesn't look like he has any. So he don't have any air combos. So yeah, he's God tier because every fucking boss character is God tier. If I had to rate Blaze in terms of a character, I would give him a 1. I don't like Blaze at all. I think he's awful. His only redeeming quality is that I kind of think this design is cool, but every other design he has is cool. Or his ass. He sucks in like every game, except this game obviously he's broken, but that's only because he's a boss character. I don't find his lore interesting at all. He is not a good in-game boss. There's nothing about Blaze that ever makes me want. Design, I'll give a 2 because this one is kind of cool, but the other 2 are ass. I would say I could go my entire life without seeing Blaze again. I think he sucks, okay? I don't understand why anybody, he kind of thick though, I ain't gonna lie, he got a little booty on. But I don't ever want to see this character. There's nothing redeeming honestly about Blaze. He's not fun in any game, to be honest. He's just kind of very bare bones, and there ain't nothing about Blaze that makes me really like, oh man, I really need Blaze to show up. Like, he's just kind of your I don't even know what you would call him. He is the worst boss in Mortal Kombat history. He is not even debatable for me. So let me know what you think about Blaze in the comment section below, and let me know which character you would like to see next. I have a few in mind, but I'm curious as to see what other people would like for me to cover. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe as it helps the channel grow. And as always, I hope you're all having a great day and pass class, don't eat ass. I'm out this bitch.